House neighborhood here where Emigration Creek continues to flow above a spot where it's supposed to. At least it's not going down the street where it was. They've diverted it back into the creek. Now, this is just one area, right? There's a lot of areas all across the state of Utah that are experiencing or are in fear of flooding. One creek, a big concern, is Little Cottonwood Creek. That's located in Sandy. Our own Shara Park is there right now. Shara, any concerns at this point?
Yeah, there's certainly always a concern, right, Mike? The good news is no flooding happening in the Sandy area right now. But this is Little Cottonwood Creek, as you can see behind me here. We got some sandbags, but the creek here, it's running at 100 cubic feet per second. Flood stage for this creek is 700 to 800, basically at the top of the rocks there where you see those other sandbags. So while right now we're doing good, in a few weeks, this could all change very, very quickly, depending on what our weather looks like, right? So the city of Sandy is doing everything it can right now to prepare its residents that this creek and several others could potentially hit flood stage.
If we're in the water business, we're concerned.
As creeks and rivers rise, there's a growing concern in Sandy.
We have a lot of water, we have a lot of snow, but it's really the debris.
Right now, the city is working around the clock, clearing drains and culverts, preparing for the runoff.
And the runoff will be a little, it's several weeks away. But any point of debris, like a landslide, something like that could be filling right away.
One major concern is Little Cottonwood Creek. Just today, further upstream, UDOT clearing yet another slide in Little Cottonwood Canyon. And with each slide comes the risk of more rocks, trees, and other debris being carried away into the water.
And we are at the ready. We are monitoring it as we have been every day for weeks.
Mayor Monica Zoltansky says Little Cottonwood Creek is one of 6 waterways flowing into the city of primary concern right now. Last night, she met with residents in the Willow Creek area to put them on notice.
We are on high alert, but we're not in a panic mode.
The neighborhoods most at risk will start seeing sandbag stations like this one in Quail Hollow.
We have some strategic locations that are staged in higher risk flood areas. But while every Sandy resident is concerned, not every Sandy resident is going to be affected. Not every Sandy resident needs sandbags.
For Public Utilities Director Tom Ward, preparation is key.
Get the debris out of those channels.
He says the city is doing what it can, but he needs the help of Sandy residents.
If you see something, any emergency, the 911 center will get it dispatched to our flood crews right away.
Okay, so we have Little Cottonwood Creek, which is what's right here behind me. We have Bell's Canyon into Dry Fork Creek, Middle Fork and South Fork Dry Creek, Big Willow, and Little Willow Creek. Those are the 6 creeks of concern right now in the city of Sandy. The city is asking residents along those creeks to pay attention. If you see debris, big logs, trees, branches, whatever, big boulders blocking the water, report it immediately. The city has created a landing page for everything flooding that if you live in one of those flood zones, you need to be checking and paying attention to. It also lets you go ahead and check out the flood zone maps and go ahead and get that alert system on your phone so you can be alerted if anything is happening in your area. We will connect you to that on our website at ksltv.com in just a few minutes. So head on over there if you want to get signed up for those alerts, Mike. If you live in an area like that, if you're in a flood zone, get signed up right away.
Yeah, whenever those creeks start running like rivers, it is of the utmost concern. A little unnerving. All right, thank you very much, Sheriff.